Yeah, man, you know what time it is. This is the crime scene. This time around, we go down to Texas, where 19 students and 2 teachers got killed. Man, this is madness. An 18-year-old went to the school to kill 19. Like, 1, 2, like you get it, 19 and 2 teachers all at the same damn time. 80 hours before the shooting, this 18-year-old shot his grandma on the face. Man, what kind of evil is going on in this world? Guys, without wasting a lot of time, let's go straight to the crime scene. Man, it's reported that this dude shot for 5 minutes outside the school. Something could have been done. It's just unfortunate that the law enforcement took their time to get to the school, and man, when they got there, it was too late. Unfortunately, they got there after an hour of this incident, which resulted in 19 students and 2 teachers being shot dead. Man, that's just too much. I mean, 5 minutes is a lot of time, man, to call the police, to notify them that there's a crazy guy outside with an assault rifle, shooting all over the place, shooting at people, shooting at cars. Moments later, he decides to go to the school. We can obviously see him walking to the school premises. Unfortunately, he gets access to the school through a back door, and he gets into the school, locks himself in, and a young kid comes on to see what's going on. And obviously, he sees that there's a man with a gun shooting. He decides to run back for cover. We can clearly see him after gaining access into the school, where he gets into a classroom where he finds students and teachers. Decides, I'm gonna shoot all of them. If you listen carefully, you can clearly hear kids screaming. You can clearly hear kids screaming. You can clearly hear teachers screaming while this dude is letting off shots, shooting anybody that he sees. Unfortunately, 19 students and 2 teachers died. 17 others were left injured on the spot. It is reported that his family said that he was tired of living before he decided to shoot his grandma on the face. Surely this was a suicidal mission. We can hear some shots going off as he's shooting at the students, mercilessly shooting at anyone on site. He goes on and on shooting at them until you cannot hear voices anymore. The most unfortunate part about this thing, guys, is that the law enforcement technical team took about an hour before they got entry into the school. By that time, it was already too late because so many lives were lost, man. So many people were injured, and I believe that there's so much that the police could have done, man. They trained professionally to deal with this kind of situation, but they didn't respond in the time that they were supposed to respond to the situation. Unfortunately, it cost Texas a whole lot of lives and left parents in so much pain. Man, this is totally devastating for the school, devastating for the parents, devastating for the kids that had to witness this. But fortunately, at the end, they managed to shoot the guy down. Man, it was already too late because 21 innocent souls already lost their lives. What do you think could have been done? Do you think the law enforcement could have acted sooner? Do you think the school could have done something to tighten up their security? What do you think is the best way for schools to protect themselves? Man, this 18-year-old is still a kid, man. He's still a kid. An 18-year-old with an access to that kind of weapon, it's something that shouldn't happen. I believe that Texas should review their gun laws and make sure that anybody that get access to guns should be somebody who's well matured, should be somebody who's responsible enough to use that gun, maybe should be somebody who's a professional, you know what I mean? I don't think guns should be allowed to be sold to kids like an 18-year-old. Man, this was a terrible one. My heart is broken, my spirit is broken, my soul is broken. We hope the school learned some lessons in terms of beefing up the security. We hope that the law enforcement learns something to make sure that when they are called on scenes like this, they respond swiftly because they train, they are professional, they can take on the situation. Please don't forget to comment and subscribe. See you on the next one.